Welcome back, you beautiful people. This week's show
is gonna be amazing, Blake. We're talking about the most important tech on your mountain bike, and more importantly, where'd you spend your money on tech to make your mountain bike even better? Where's the smart money go? It's gonna be interesting.
The one that touches the ground first. Anyway, we've got a pro hack. It's the best we've seen in ages.
So good.
Plus, we've got some crazy beasts in the bike vault.
Weird ones.
And we're inspired by modern day XC training.
Yeah, we certainly are. It's all coming up, bingers, on the Shed Show! Yes, welcome to this week's show. We're fresh back from the Global Bike Festival, which was amazing.
Had a few nights sleep after that.
Oh, so good. And, of course, we did the live dirt shed, which was, I think it's one of the best dirt sheds we've ever done.
I think it is. If you haven't watched it, there's a link in the description.
You were a beast in that, mate. It was amazing. So good. Yeah, but we're back now. It's nice to be back in the shed. But we're talking about something important here, because I feel like we can really make a difference to people's bikes today, bingers.
Today, indeed, yes.
Yeah, go on, set us up.
What is the best technology or the best amount of money you can spend on your bike to make it better? So instead of having a 15 grand bike, you've got $1,000, but you've got 500 to spend on it. What would you spend your money on?
It's not as easy as it first sounds, because you think, oh, I'll buy some really cool shock or whatever. But I think if we're talking about, let's say the average bike, I know this won't be correct for everyone, but let's say the average bike is between £1,000 and £2,000, right? Okay, that kind of mountain bike, pretty blooming good.
It's pretty hard to beat what's on there.
Yeah, and if you spend 15 grand on a really fit bike, right, it ain't gonna be 15 times better. It just isn't.
No, it's not.
So how do you make that £2,000 bike that little bit better so the difference is nearly negligible? And it's actually really hard to know where to improve things that's really worthwhile. Yeah. We went around the room, didn't we, upstairs, trying to work it out.
We asked everyone.
And it was much harder than we thought. What were your suggestions? You are thinking about strength, because you break a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'd ride quite aggressively. So the first things I would change would be my wheels. I'd change them to something a little bit more durable. Yeah. Maybe some more aggressive brakes. Yeah. That's what I do. Maybe some bit of suspension setup. Probably not buying a fork. No. I'd probably change the internals, because that's like the cheapest way to do it, instead of buying a full-blown factory fork. Yeah. You can actually get that fork and change, that fork without the internals in that one. Yeah. Just change the insides.
Change the insides, yeah. So
that's money.
I was thinking, do you spend money on like a new group set or something like that? But as I thought about it, I was like, okay, well, say you bought a bike and it's got like a Dior group set,
which is good. Like that. Good value for money.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
And is it really worth dumping some cash on like going up to like XT or beyond or whatever? Is it going to make that much difference to your bike? And I got to be honest, I'm not sure it would make that much difference.
No, it's still going to change gears. You're still going to be out there on the
build quality, but
and if you smash it, it's cheaper to replace.
I don't know. So it was hard. I mean, if you gave me, I don't know, £500 to spend on that bike, I would be unsure, really confidently, that I could make the bike that much better. But we did come to an answer in the end.
We did.
And it was kind of an obvious answer. I mean, one thing that did come up was pedals. They're a good thing to change.
Contact points.
Contact points. Grips, that makes the difference to how the bike feels. You might change the width of your bars, something like that. But there was one thing we all came to. Share it, bingers.
The saddle. I'm joking. It was tyres. It was tyres.
I thought you got mad there for a moment. Yes, I mean, the tyres, they make so much difference. If you spend, and this was Neil's point, I like Neil's point, if you gave him £500 to improve a £2,000 bike, he said he'd spend £150 on tyres, and then he'd spend the rest on going and riding it in great places. Because the tyres, man, they make so much difference.
A man of wisdom, that man.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
But you would think £150 on tyres, well, yeah, is the most crucial part on a bike, is the ones that is in contact with the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes all the difference. And I tell you, when you put a good tyre on a bike, it makes so much. I mean, you guys have probably tried it, but if you haven't, you should. It makes so much. But it's more than just the tyres, isn't it? It's like, you're probably on a bike at that level not going to be tubeless, so it's worth going tubeless.
Yeah.
Because that makes a massive difference too. So going tubeless, getting really good tyres with like multiple compound
like
rubbers
a 3C
on them.
or a 4C compound.
Like a really good tyre. That is the tech. And don't misunderstand a big piece of rubber around your wheel as not technology.
Yep.
The amount of money that goes into developing these tyres is unbelievable. Neil was explaining, we went and visited one of the tyre factories, how much detail went into making these things fantastic for your bike, and the amount of cost that went into like just building the mould for each tyre and each tyre width.
It's
crazy,
phenomenal.
Crazy money. So we came to the answer that the most important bit of tech on your mountain bike is the tyres, which is incredible really, isn't it? Because you could take that 15 grand bike, right? Put crap tyres on it,
and it'll be the worst.
and it would not be able to perform as well
wouldn't. No, it
as
wouldn't.
a 2 grand bike with the right tyres on it.
Exactly.
I reckon that's true.
Oh, there's a video there.
We should make that video, Bingers. We should make that video. What do you guys think? I mean, have you tried it? Let us know in the comment section down below. Or have you changed a bit of tech on your bike you think has made a massive difference? We really struggled to come up with the thing other than the tyres, which was
It boiled down to the tyres.
just plain and simple.
Yeah.
Let us know. It's a very interesting conversation that we all had. I enjoyed it a lot. Tell you something else we want to talk about this week, Bingers. We have got some merch, man.
Yeah, we have.
got some sick merch. We've got these rad t-shirts at the moment.
Got some
I
new
love.
jerseys.
Got some new jerseys. I got one of these. You probably haven't got one of these, Blake, yet. You probably haven't got this
And
one.
it's my favourite colour.
It's your favourite colour. Look
at it.
this. Oh, I'm so into this. Look at that. Oh, I think this is my favourite jersey we've ever had. Look at that.
I think this is perfect for Whistler.
Yeah. Oh! Get off of that. I'm taking that to Whistler for sure. Yeah, we've got some great stuff in the store at the moment, and it's been, when we were at the Global Bike Festival, I was seeing loads of you guys out there wearing the kit.
Oh, it was incredible.
It feels so amazing. It was one of my favourite things about the trip. So head over to GMBN Shop, support us. We've got these new ranges coming out. They are banging. They won't stick around for long, so head over there, support GMBN. It's a good way to get involved.
What's up everyone? Another week, another news. Let's get started with the events from the EWS Val d'Ifasa. A modern classic, Val d'Ifasa consists of long, loamy stages with some punchy climbs and rooty tech thrown in. Some classic alpine riding with some breathtaking views over the Dolomites. The race kicked off on Saturday with the Pro Stage, a difficult stage with some flatter sections that were super important to carry speed through. Close times this round, Isabeau Corderia took the win in the women's by just a second ahead of Rafaela Richter, with Adrienne Lanthia-Nadeau finishing third. In the men's, it was Richie Rude just 3 seconds up on Jesse Melamed and Slawomir Lukacic on a heater a further second back. With the Pro Stage done and dusted, conditions kept drying overnight on the way into the race day. Corderia kept up a dominant performance right until the end, winning all but the final stage, finishing over 30 seconds up on second place Morgan Shah. Harriet Harnden equalled her 2021 best result at the venue, finishing in third. In the men's race, Richie Rude traded stage wins with Jesse Melamed, but he would end up just 5 seconds to the good. Ed Masters also back up on the podium, brilliant result for him, back at the sharp end in third spot. Interestingly, Luke Meyer-Smith from the junior male field's time would have put him just outside of the top 10 in elite, and it was also a career best for Alex Rudeau in 7th as well. Competition winner time. If yours is one of the 5 names on screen now, then congratulations, you've won one of our Camelbak bundles announced in the Dirt Shed 2 weeks back. Keep an eye on the email that you entered with, we'll be in touch, get your details soon. Alright, time for a bit of record-breaking news now, but for that, we're going over to Toff for the sickest thing of the week.
Right, this week's sickest thing has to be this insane Guinness World Record from Elias Schwarzler. He gets towed by a superbike up to 272 kilometers an hour. That's 169 miles an hour. Just like absolutely insane. Elias is officially the fastest person ever recorded, ever, riding a standard bicycle. And it was a downhill bike. How is that not sick? He set the record on the Lausitz Ring racetrack in Germany. Unfortunately, he didn't hit his goal, which was 300 kilometers an hour, but that's fine because he hit 272, which is super fast anyway, and it's not like he's got anything to prove. So yeah, that's my sickest thing this week. Time to go back to the shed.
Hacks and bodges, hacks and bodges. Hacks and Bodges. That was bodge.
That was. Right, let's get into hacks and bodges then. Bingers, take us through this first one. It says, it just looks like a plain old set of crutches to me.
This one is from a dad. His name's Andrew, and it's for his daughter,
I see
Eva.
what she's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's put some ODI grips on it because
Nice.
the plastic crutch were giving her blisters and...
I bet it actually feels quite good for Eva, actually, because she's like got her hands on some grips while she can't ride.
Well, she tore her meniscus. She did,
Which Joey tells me is a really important part of your ear, apparently.
Is that right, Joey?
Sure, don't know.
Sure, that's not right.
Next up, we have got David's. Oh, this is cool. He's made like a fidlock.
He's made like a fidlock.
It's a homemade fidlock. So he's done a bit of 3D printing. Look at that. Clicks right on.
That's really good.
Well, that is very impressive. That's very impressive.
Well, it's not as impressive as this next one, Mr. Ashton, from Adrian.
This is pro.
He actually's he's made this whole
This
thing.
is a product you can actually... So, Adrian has created his own little business called forkmods.com. Head over to forkmods.com to check this stuff out.
I want it.
He's created little axle replacement. That means you can take your Boxer or your Fox 36 or 40 from 20 mils down to 15 mil hub size.
Which is
brilliant.
incredible.
That's brilliant.
All mine are 50 mil. So if you have a trail bike, you've got 50 mil hubs.
Yeah.
If you want to put a triple clamp on it, you can just get this system.
Love it. Love it.
I like that.
That's actually I think that might be one of the first hacks or bodges that actually is a real thing you could go and get.
Yeah, no, I think this is definitely...
Brilliant, Adrian. Well done. We're going to have to pick a winner. It's hard not to pick Adrian. But we have just given Adrian a massive plug, so I think he's won enough already.
Yeah.
So I think, Bingers, you should give a race top to either David or poor Eva.
Do you know what?
She broke a meniscus and can't hear a thing.
Pardon? I'm going to give it to Eva because she's had a crash.
Well done, Eva. You get yourself a GMBN race top.
You can get
like
this new one.
I don't know if I've mentioned it, but we have got some new GMBN race tops.
I do like
Eva, we're going to send you one of those. Well done. If you would like to win yourself a GMBN race top next week on the Dirt Shed Show, then all you have to do, and this is the same for the bike fault, if you want to get involved in any other part of the show, fails and bails, head over to GMBN Uploader. The link is in the description down below, and you can be part of the show. It's amazing, Blake, isn't it, really?
Oh, it's incredible.
My voice is going.
But after all of that, this is the pro hack that I really like. This one's from Kurt Voorhees.
Oh.
He's built a ramp. It's portable. He's got his jump bike on there, and he's going riding on it. It's
only Kurt Voorhees would do this. It's brilliant. But he's that bar spin
into the wall
ride is.
Imagine that going wrong in the wall.
That guy can still ride, man. He can still ride, and he's still coming up with ideas. But I think that is one of the best. I guess that's a really cool hack, isn't it?
Definitely
It's a really cool hack, but it's a pro hack, so that's the level you need to be pointing at. Not easy. But well done, Kurt. It's great to see you absolutely smashing it still. You went riding with him, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah?
He's something else. You don't do a game of bike with him.
Oh, really? Tricky.
Oh, flipping heck.
Great riding from Kurt, but I tell you what, I'd like to see some not so great riding from all of you. So it's time to take a weekly look at the fails, see where it's all going wrong, and maybe we can learn from it. Here we go, Bingers, hold tight.
Let's do it. Get it. Get it. Go. Caption contest. Yes. Look at this horrendous picture of these two pink helmet dudes.
Look at you two. Right, that is your caption contest photo for this week. So
I can already see what's going to go.
Oh, you're going to get absolutely rimmed in this one, Bingers. Get down in the comments below. Give us your caption. You could be winning yourself a stunt mug next week. Not kidding.
Stunting has stunted out today. We need to find one.
Go on.
Some things I like you, Mr. Ashton. But Kate Courtney's been training really hard.
This is unbelievable.
This is ridiculous.
Look at this. I was watching this and I was thinking that is how hard you have to train to be at the elite level.
You could be number one, yeah.
It's just so hard to be good at XC. But look how hard she's working. My God. Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, talk about training really hard. This man has trained so many hours in a foam pit, crashing and doing everything to become this smooth.
Yeah,
Nikolai Rogatkin.
Yeah, I mean, what I like about this, Blake, right, is that I wouldn't necessarily associate Nikolai Rogatkin with super smooth riding because he's usually just throwing so much in. Right?
Yeah, he's a spinner.
He's actually having to be quite calm to do this. Because he's doing less spins than he can do. He's doing it on a step down.
Yeah.
It's super chill, and he just makes it look... What's he doing to make that trick happen? Because to me, it looks like he's... I mean, his head's round the wrong way.
The bike's going that way, but he's looking like... Martyn, that man... He's incredible.
He's incredible, and he's cool too, isn't he?
He's a cool guy. Especially with that mullet, man. With that mullet.
Yeah, he's running the mullet. Yeah, pretty impressive riding, but that was some stuff we really liked. Let's have a look at some things we can like that's coming up this week on the channel. God, come and do a funny coming up on the channel.
I don't know how I said it.
Coming up on the channel this week. We have got some good videos, Blake. What are you looking forward to?
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Is this the best downhill track in the whole world? Schladming by Neil Donahue.
Yes, and I tell you what, if there's someone you want to see on Schladming, it's Neil Donahue, because he raced very well there. So that's going to be a wicked video. I tell you what, watch how fast he's going. Do you know what I like this week? Because I feel like maybe I could learn a lot from it. It's 5 skills you must learn before going to a bike park.
Yes.
Right, it sounds simple, but it's important. So I like that video, and I think that's going to be a good one to watch. It's a great week coming up on GMBN. Bingers, I've got a bit of a bike vault for you.
Oh.
It's quite the journey. Do you want to come on it?
I want to see some of these beasties.
Come with me. It's the bike vault. No, see, we don't ever get this bit right. Yeah. I thought it was like, it's the bike vault. No, don't do anything. Stop. I thought it was, it's the bike vault. Bike vault. Bike vault. It's too long, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was just bike vault. I just made that up.
Let's not bother. Wow.
Neither
of us have got any room or any right to be trying to make music. Into the bike vault.
Oh, we're in.
I love the graffiti. That's brilliant.
I love it.
Let's ride.
Let's ride on in.
I like that a lot. This is Nathan Santa Cruz Bronson.
It's customised. I love that custom build.
Great graffiti. I'm giving that a super nice, Bingers. Super nice.
We haven't got the bell, but we've got the horn.
You've always got the horn. Here we go. It's Craig now with his GT Palomar. Old school or what?
That's been resprayed.
It has.
It looks really good.
It's. I'm on the fence on it. What are you giving it?
Nice. I like it. It's nice.
It's nice. It's nice.
Nice.
I think we're going to get some stick for that, but it's nice. Next up, we have got a really weird Surly.
No, why is that weird? Look, it's like an old school BMS.
I guess it looks like an original,
It's got a top tube thing, so you don't hurt your goons.
Your goons.
Your goonies.
This is Eric's Surly Karate Monkey.
He's in Sweden.
It's definitely a.
It's single speed.
It's definitely an interesting bike. I'd give. Oh, go on, Bingers, you do this because I feel like you like it.
I like it. I love it. Nice.
Next up, oh my good God, this is Jeff's Specialized SX Trail.
I remember those. It's nice.
Is it?
It's nice.
Is it though? It's nice. Next up, we've got Craig's Titus Fireline. It's very original.
It is titanium 29er hardtail.
Bingers, what do you think?
It's nice. It's titanium, so can I give it a super nice?
Go on, go for it. So super
nice.
Next up, we've got a very old school mongoose from
Never seen one of these
Joachim. I'd say that's a nice. A bit too old school for me, that one.
Nice.
I like the update on the fork. So next
up,
up,
e-bike, Mr. Ashton.
Whoa, a Cannondale Trail Neo.
E-bike. Mine.
God, I think this might be the first Cannondale I wouldn't give a super nice to. Look at the size of that down tube.
Yeah.
I mean, e-bikes have moved on from
very
those down
fresh
tubes.
looking.
It's nice.
Nice.
It's nice. Oh, it's a Cannondale. It's super nice. Next up, we've got Adam's Forbidden Druid. Oh, God. Look at the chain line, bingers.
What is going on with that bike?
Look at the chain line. Honestly, I can't take it.
It's like it's got hooked.
No.
It's got hooked up.
No, I can't accept the idler wheel. It's just a disaster. It's a disaster. I know it works.
Super nice.
No! Look at the chain. It's up.
It's up there.
You score it. You give it what you want.
Super nice.
That's ridiculous, honestly. Next up. This is Nicholas's Radio Siren. This is cool. This is downsized.
You don't get to see many of these.
Downsized for the little ones.
Look, he's got a 3-inch rise on his bars.
So cool. So cool, that bike. That's super nice. That's super nice.
You did it.
Next up, we got Paul's.
Ooh.
This is Paul's Kotick. And he's taken it with one of those sort of like backdrops that's got such a depth field, it makes it look like it's a toy bike.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called the portrait mode on the certain phone.
Yeah. I think that is a nice. Next up, we've got a Trek Rail from Andrew.
I do like tan walls on that rig.
Yeah, but do you like mudguards like that? Look at that mudguard. That's nearly...
Wouldn't that slap your like if your saddle was down?
Yeah.
I
don't know.
On heavy compression, would that like snap?
There's a lot going on, but I think
he does have a Mack ride or a kids ride shotgun. I say it's a kids ride shotgun because he's got handlebars on his bars. See them up there? Little dude handlebars.
As far as e-bikes go, I think this one's nice. I like it a lot.
Oh, I'm going to give it a super nice. I like Trek. I like Trek.
Blimey.
Oh, we're out!
Oh. There we go.
We ended on a super nice, which is great.
Just getting into it. I tell you what, if you'd like to have your bike judged by two nincompoops, then you can send it in and we will do that. It'll mean nothing, and at home you can just change the score to whatever you think it should get. But if you would like us to judge it, send it into the bike vault. We get absolutely tons, but we love looking at them. We do like bikes a bit too much.
Yeah.
Send them in to the GMBN uploader. We'd love to see it. Bingers, we're out of time on the show this week.
Mr. Ashton, it's been emotional but fun.
It has.
It's good to be back in the shed, though.
It is. It is nice to be back in the shed. And I really liked how we went round the houses on our chat earlier on up in the office about what we could do to improve our bike. And I really think we got something important.
Tyres.
The simple tyre, it's so important.
I know.
So important.
You can't reinvent the tyre, can you?
You can't beat a bit of rubber. We will see you next time on the Dirt Shed Show. Until then, make sure you love, like, and share. If you subscribe, that's helpful. But remember, the likes gets mountain biking out to more people. And until then, we'll see you next time.
See ya.